welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Deidre. If you're returning, it's great to see you. We're gonna do our July budget setup for the month. I went ahead because I've been trying to like add things on, or things have changed or whatever, to get them all on here. So I already filled like my dates out. I put my Aspire payment on here because I wanted to make sure I had that on here. Our USAA insurance, our car insurance, jumped up quite significantly because my husband's app wasn't working for the tracking, so they didn't give us our full discount. And my husband has not yet called them to complain. So we're gonna get started. I just did my budget tracker, or like my debt trackers. I do need to add a couple of debts on here that I don't normally have. So Torrid is due on the 21st. My minimum payment is $30, but my balance is only $82. I'm just going to pay the $82 balance because why carry that over? Carter's isn't due yet, so it's probably not going to be due until August. So it's showing a $0 balance, but the balance of it, or $0 payment, but the balance is $167.46. I will probably also pay this in full. I just have to figure out where in the budget I can do that at for the month. And then I flagged back here so we could just copy things over. So let's go ahead and put in our paydays first, and then we'll fill in the rest. So we have July 7th is, I think that's going to be my husband's payday. And then me. Let's get those in there. What color do I want to use? We'll use this one. Payday, 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 payday. All right. Then we know we have daycare. $250. So I'm doing you guys from a different angle. Like I am filming from a different angle, because I filmed my cash stuffing video the other day. Y'all, I was dying. I was so short of breath from going up the stairs and getting ready for filming and everything, that just listening to myself breathe on the camera was annoying the bejesus out of me. So I figured it would annoy you too. So I'm trying to see if like moving the camera a little farther away helps. So, and I've also been trying to like breathe before I pick up the camera. So I'm sorry, you guys. It's not on purpose. This baby makes me not be able to breathe ever. So the good news is I got a raise. So I don't know what my new check will be yet, like the amount, but I'm excited because then that means maybe I can take that extra money and use it to pay towards other debts. So like my rate should cover these two, this one and the Carters, to pay off. So then that will be nice because then I can get that paid off. Capital One, PayPal, and PayPal, Cap One, PayPal. And then Aspire, we already have. And then Lowe's. We have AT&T. $70.35. Home Depot on the 14th. Depot, Venmo, Ulta, Amazon Audible, USAA, Amazon Audible, USAA, so this one's 18. That's 16, 18. It's like 70. Venmo. Oh, these gnats are driving me crazy, y'all. I cannot. 70. I'd like to pay 700. And that one was 60. I'm gonna have to check some of these actual payments because I don't know. 80. 80. 60. Because of course I didn't write down the actual payments. Why would I do that? City care. City care. So I am rounding up on some of these just because I don't know what the payment is right now. USAA I have on there. 22nd and Cap 1. Okay, and Brinks CPS Saws. $26.20. I don't know. My CPS jumped up and my saws went up a little bit too, so I'm going to wait on those to write down how much. So I have my personal loan payment that's usually due right here. And then Amazon Music is the new one I just learned about that I didn't know we had a subscription to, aka my husband had a subscription to. So for this month, I actually got, my company does it twice a year where they do a skip a pay on your loan. I know that you shouldn't do the skip a pays. I know that you should just make the payment. I can technically make the payment, but I did a skip a pay this month because we are going to Houston right here, and I am going to just use that money for Houston to pay for the hotel, to pay for any excursions we do. I have to go to Houston for some testing, and so I'm trying to lighten the load this month because, I mean, just the hotels, you know, $450. So I'm going to have to drain one of my savings accounts to pay for it because I don't want to charge up the credit card for it. But I have to remember we're going to be eating out for meals. We're going to be doing a couple of excursions. We have to pay for gas, or our gas is going to be a little more expensive, that kind of thing. So that's why I did it. But in general, I don't like to do it if I can not do it, of course. But I just wanted to be transparent about it. I did go ahead and use the option this month to do the skip a pay because I wanted to just try and get ahead a little bit. So it's not so hard on us this month. Thankfully, I did get a raise that I wasn't expecting. So that helps too. And I don't know how much the medical tests are going to be. They're supposed to call me, but I don't know how much those are going to be just yet. So those are all things that I have to factor in. I really am trying not to use the credit cards. So that's why I made the decision that I did. You know, I can only do the best that I can do. So that's where we're at. So I did utilize that option. But if we get to this point in the month and things are fine, and we're not like struggling or anything, I'll just go ahead and make that payment. It's not a big deal. I can make a payment anytime that I want. So on my budget from this last check, I had budgeted to pay daycare twice, and I had my personal line of credit at my bank that we had used because we needed to. And it was the same amount as one of the daycare payments. So I just took that extra daycare payment and threw it on the loan and paid it off in full. And then that way I don't have that debt. So it's things like that that I'm trying to be better about and be smarter about, and not use all the resources that I have, but like use what I do have and just work from there. That's all I can do. I haven't got into too much detail about what's going on with the pregnancy and why I have to do the testing and everything. I will probably try and maybe do that after Houston, because I'm hoping we'll have better information. So here's our budget for the month. Like I said, we got that Carter's payment I got to get in there. I've been trying to put notes here. So like you'll see in August next month that I did that, because I actually have an auto pay due for my annual subscription for my editing software. But then like in September, I think I did it too, because that's our next sanitation is in September. So I'm trying to be better about writing it down so that I don't get super far behind. So I did start this with y'all last month. We have Mr. Cooper, AT&T, Home Depot, and daycare. So I think I'm paying the HELOC on my check. I'm assuming I'm paying Target with my, I believe I'm paying Target with my check too back here. Yeah, and then Capital One. Okay, so gas is going to be way more than $100. All right, and so I got Capital One, PayPal. So I've got Mr. Cooper on here, AT&T from the 8th. Okay. Home Depot. That can also come out of my check if needed. And daycare. Okay, and then I have, okay, so all of those. So Lowe's, Aspire, Capital One, Target. Okay, so all of those. So basically I'm paid up through here, except for daycare. So, all right, sorry, I'm just trying to get my bearings on what I did last month to this month. So this will be the 14th. So 7/14, Deidre. So we have daycare on the 14th. Venmo. Ulta, Amazon, Audible, USAA. Apparently I don't know where to write my dates at. So we got 30, 16, 18, and 18. 30. Sorry, you'll hear the cats. They're going crazy. And then Ulta, I had 70. Okay. And then City Care. So 185, 60, 80. And those were on the 20th. Okay, so also I'm going to have, so we have Ally Savings, Fidelity, and Wealthfront. So 100, 100, 100. And then this one is from Ally. So I usually try and transfer 100 from my account to Ally to cover the withdrawal from Ally to Wealthfront. I haven't changed it yet to pull from my actual account. And then Ally does an auto transfer that I set up, $50 each to my investment accounts. And then I do Fidelity $100 to Fidelity, so $50 per Fidelity account. So we got that on there. I need to do my cash envelopes. I need to fill those out. But I have a meeting in just a minute, so it may have to wait. Then we got the 21st. So 7/21 BJ, we have daycare. And then Torrid, 8212. These cats are out of control. I need to cut their nails really bad. They've been doing this all morning. Capital One. So 25 and 256.20. So mad about the car insurance, I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, and we got Brinks CPS Saws. And that's 76.20. Amazon Music. $9.73. Okay. And then we gotta do the cash envelopes. So the cash envelopes I did were gas, household, medicine, pet care, entertainment, and self-care. Okay. All right, let's transfer these. Gas, household, medicine, pet care, entertainment, self-care. These cats are really out of control. That's Hank. I have one more check. Deidra, 28th. Okay. I'll be back in just a minute. I gotta go to a quick meeting and then I can finish up. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to do a meeting real quick. All right, so we got gas, household, medicine, pet care, entertainment, and self-care. All right, so let's go back here a little bit. So let me do some mail here. So we've got 12. Oh, I already edited it, right? I might have to do that 700 off of my other check if I can swing it. So let me see. 5, 250. I just do plus 253, 22, 70, 35. So 1573. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, gas is going to be more than, Mom. This is where we're gone. So gas is probably going to come out of. We're going to bump gas up. Where's my, oh, it's right in front of me. All right, we're going to bump gas up a little bit. I think we're going to try and do, let's adjust here. All right, so we're going to, let's do 150 for gas. And then we'll do 100 for groceries. And then so we'll do 150. Household, I might hold off on most of these. Entertainment, there's definitely going to be money going in there, but I think we're going to hold off on these ones. I don't know how much yet we're going to put in entertainment because I might have to do Home Depot over here. So let's see. So I'm just going to estimate what I think my paycheck is, but let me add these up first. 250. Dang it. That big equals button throws me off every time. 70, 70, 30, 16, 18, 18, 185, 60, 80. Okay, and then if I do the Home Depot 700 here instead, so it'll put me at 1479, 18, and we got gas, groceries, 100. And we'll say plus 300 plus 100. All right. All right, so we'll do gas 100. I'm all crooked, sorry. I'll have to see how much my check is here, but I think we're gonna do 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0 for now here, and just do the 100 for gas because we've got the 300 here. And like I said, some of this doesn't have to get transferred right away, but I try and budget for it accordingly. Let's see what we got back here. Gas, groceries. All right, let's see. 250, 82, 12, 256, 20, 25, 76, 20. We'll just estimate 240 and 85. And we'll do 120 for gas, 150 for groceries, 120, 150. Okay. I didn't put those numbers up there. Minus. So that's 4.25. And then 270. All right, so we've got 120 for gas, and then so we've got plus 270. I think we're gonna do 40 here, 20 here. We're going to do 40 here, 40 and 50, so plus 20, 40, 80. Okay, and we still have some room. Okay, so 120. Okay, so that's 310 right there. So that's how much I'll pull out. I need to pay for the pet sitter. So we're gonna have pet sitter. If I could spell petter, I put a petter. I have to have someone come watch the cats while we're gone. Pet sitter. I don't know how much I'm going to pay her yet. She's only coming over once a day to feed and water the cats. And then, yeah. And I got to figure out how much all of the other stuff is going to cost us, because I'm going to have to roll some money over. It's just going to be a whole thing. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. I think probably 20 is good for her. But I'll double check with her and find out. She's our neighbor across the street. She actually watches Hunter for us sometimes. All right, so we did this one. We did this one. We estimated this one out. We should have some wiggle room in our budget a little bit. So I might try and do some extra savings or some extra debt. Maybe some savings because... I know, back here I need to add it. So we're going to have some medical bills right here on this trip. I know for sure one of them is $50 right now. 50 so far, but I have like 4 tests, I think, 3 tests. So they could be $50 a pop. One could be 200. I don't know. So I want to make sure I start trying to keep track of that. So I can find out how much I owe. They've already sent me one quote. And then, so on this one, all I have is daycare so far. So let's see, so $728. So when is his next check going to be? Okay, so I get paid $728. So he would get paid on the 4th. So anything through the 4th. So let's see. Mr. Cooper, Allstate, HELOC. I'm going to put all those. So Allstate, HELOC, Target, Allstate, HELOC, Target, 111. This is 166. Auto, 518. Target's 30. Cap One, PayPal. Those are the second. 80, 60, Aspire. We're gonna estimate 63 because I don't really know. And then he gets paid on the 4th, so that would put us at 250, 166, 518, 30, 80. 60 and 63. Gas. So we're gonna bump up our gas a little bit just to kind of give us some cushion in our wiggle, like in our gas, because sometimes my husband has to get gas multiple times. So we're gonna bump this up to, let's do 160 on this check. And then groceries. Let's do 200 just to give us, like, if we need extra stuff. So that we got 360. So we got 160 here. And let's put 40, 40, 40, 40, and 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 200, so 360. So 200 plus 360 plus 1167. All right, let's give this a little bit of wiggle room. All right, so I think that's where we're gonna stop at for now, because I think, and then on my husband's first check, August 4th, so he's August 4th, 8/4, we need to pay Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper, 12/53/22. Okay, and he gets paid on the 4th, and when's my next check? You'd think I'd just look at a calendar somewhere, y'all, but, you know, I like to make it difficult. The 11th, so everything through the 11th. So, Lowe's, daycare. Do I have daycare on there? Yeah, okay. Lowe's. 60. Let's take care. AT&T. This is the 8th. When's my check? The 11th. Okay, so that gets us through there. And then, yeah. Plus 250, 60, 70, 35, 16, 33, 57, gas, groceries. So let's say 150 for groceries. Plus 150 for gas. Like I said, I'm trying to bump up our gas a little bit just to give us a cushion, because my husband, my God, he has been going through gas like it's nobody's business, and I literally cannot with him. And so he's going to get gas 2 or 3 times a week sometimes. And that's like, I'm talking about, like, I give him money, he gets a full tank, and then he's going and gassing again. And so it's getting to be excessive. So, and his job is he's on the road a lot. So he's on the road all day. So I'm trying to adjust for that in our budget, because I want to make sure that we are covered accordingly, because that's important. So we'll do 300. So 300, no, not 300 there. It's 150. Okay. So I'm going to do 150 here. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. And maybe we'll do nothing here for now. So we'll just do the 150. All right, so that kind of gets us ahead so we can kind of see where we're at. Oh, I didn't do that Carter's. Hold on, let's go back. Let me show you where our numbers are at. Okay, I definitely can't do Carter's here, so Deidra's paycheck. All right. So we can't do it there. 14, 15, 16. Can't do it there. 1,000, 12. I think we can do it here. 11. think it might be best. All right, let's do Carter's somewhere around here. So Carter's is usually due on the 2nd, and it's $167.46 to pay it off. All right, so I think that's pretty good. It's got us, we got a rough outline. I'm doing better about realizing where our money is going. This next month, other than the trip to Houston and the medical expenses that we're going to have from that trip, again, I'll go into detail on that probably after our trip. I think we're okay. I am going to have to drain our some of our savings to go on the trip. But you know what? It's there. It's either that or charge it on credit cards. And I'd rather just use the cash. We can replenish it. It's not that, because I mean, if you think about it, I'm already putting $300 right back in it. So yes, I am taking it out, but I am replenishing it. So that's where we're at, guys. I think we're on a good roll. So, you know, I'm not perfect, but I'm realizing my mistakes. I'm finding ways to correct it, and we will get it figured out. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and you'll subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, y'all.